Meanwhile, a faction of the branch of Academic Staff Union of Universities at the Federal University of Technology, Owerri, has suspended its elected executive members over what it called constitutional breaches. Addressing journalists over the developments, the factional acting chairman, Frank Orijako, condemned the working relationship between the leadership of ASU, Owerri Zone, and the suspended photo executive. But the man involved in the controversial situation, Ihejirika-Led, in a swift reaction, described the suspension as laughable and unacademic from very few members.
The former Exco was suspended by Congress after they consistently failed to purge themselves of the following and more infractions and constitutional breaches. 1. Failure by the suspended Exco to present financial reports to the Congress for almost 2 years, as against the constitutional stipulation of quarterly presentations. This is a serious constitutional breach that is both reprehensible and unacceptable.
All these accounts have been properly presented. Accounts are there in our secretariat. Anybody who is a member of the union should not be a member of the union on the platforms, WhatsApp platforms, requesting for accounts to be presented on WhatsApp platforms. It worries me when few persons out of 1,300 academic staff, 48 people will gather and take decisions that they say they have taken decision against a larger number of Congress, deciding that they have suspended the ESCO. This is fallacy. This is uncalled for. And this, if they should be academics, as they prove themselves to be, they should have retracted themselves from this.
Let's turn our attention to ENUGU State, where the chief of the naval staff says it will speed up work on the proposed naval base in the coastal area of OGURUGU community. Rear Admiral EMMANUEL OGALLA believes that the move will strengthen security and shore up investors' confidence in the state. Bamidele Ajayi has more.
Barely few hours after the chief of naval staff visited Governor of ENUGU State with a promise to establish a naval operation base in the state, the chief of naval staff is back to inspect the famous OGURUGU River port in Uzuwani Council area of the state. Some communities in Southeast are believed to be landlocked without access to river, sea, ocean to facilitate import and export. But the famous OGURUGU River port in Enugu denies the claim, as it was once used as a gateway that the British used to transport goods and services for local and international trade. As part of effort instituted by Governor Peter Mbah to reposition Enugu for growth, this intervention comes handy and will serve as a viable means of income to this state. The Chief of Naval Staff underscores the benefits of the naval base, which will attract to the Southeast and North Central, as well as reassures investors' confidence in the state.
Particularly with respect to what is happening in the country now, all insecurity, I believe that our presence here is very important. By the time we are here, the investing public, the general public, will have more confidence in using this waterway as a vital means of transportation.
Governor Peter Mbah reaffirms his administration's resolve to harness the opportunities presented by the waterways and jetty.
That we support them and partner with them to see to quick realization of the setting up of the naval base, to police our waters, and also for us to benefit from their inland policing activity of the Navy. Of course, as you know, from here to Kogi, the middle belt is less than an hour or 2 hours trip from the waters. So it is a situation where we want to work with the Navy and in no small measure support the federal government, contribute our quota, and participate in ensuring the quick realization of this objective.
It is hoped that the investment the Nigerian Navy plans to embark on will ease movement of goods and services and provide security. Bamidele Ajayi, TVC News, ENUGU.